Did you have just one list?
I mean, I won't say it was the same list.
Not the same, but
Yeah, there are some things that you can't remove. That there's some things that stayed on that list for a very long time. This thing with me is like a lot of single ladies say it ticks my boxes, but then you're not. I'm very big on that thing. Like, what should be in your list? If what's on your list is not making you attracted to this person, Nico, what are you still doing?
Welcome back to the Beyond 30 podcast. Today is going to be very spicy. But before we get into it, if you've been watching our episodes and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And by the way, here are my girlfriends, Temi
And Dr. O.
Yay.
And Kobe Combs.
All right, so we found this story online and we just thought this is so interesting that we would like to share it with you guys and also share our opinions with you. I'm going to read the story, and I think Femi hasn't seen the story at all.
She's in like,
I say this, I haven't read it as well,
okay, you haven't read it. Okay.
so that you can get my.
Real time reaction. This is an online story. Okay.
So, okay, it says, he ticks all my boxes, but I'm not attracted to him. I'm 38 and I haven't dated much, not for lack of interest from men, but because I prioritized other areas of my life. Recently, though, I started paying more attention to my love life. I met someone a few months ago who is seriously talking about marriage. He's a good Christian man, he's prayerful, financially responsible, and our values seem very aligned. From everything I know so far, he checks all the important boxes. We've been talking actively for about 6 months now. Here's the part I'm struggling with. I'm not in any way excited about him. If I miss his calls, it honestly feels like a chore to call him back. And I can't pinpoint a clear reason why. I've tried to tell myself that feelings are fickle and shouldn't be the foundation of big decisions. But I also believe there should be some agreement between logic and emotion, between the head and the heart. Part of me wonders if this is just the result of being single for so long and struggling to let myself be vulnerable again. I've gotten used to my solitude. I also find myself thinking, what if I don't meet another man with similar values? Especially because I rarely come across Christian men within my age range who truly live out their faith. I'm praying about it too, but it's heavy on my mind. Still, I desire a connection that feels deeply mutual. I want to be excited about the person I end up with. I want to be drawn to them and not just respect them. I guess I'm asking, is that still possible for me? Do I still have the capacity to love like that? I really appreciate your wisdom and insight. And so she wants to hear what people think. Okay. You guys, I think the first question is, she's not attracted. There's no butterfly. But he's a good man. So what should she do?
Wait, how can a guy tick all your boxes?
Important, but we just said he's a good person.
No, she said all her boxes, except that she has no.
boxes.
So that means his attraction not important to her. Maybe not. Well, it must be if she's writing a whole episode just about that. Well, maybe she's just concerned that, okay, if I get married to him without being particularly attracted to him, does that mean the marriage is going to fail?
Get sorry for her. Like, you can't marry him.
I don't know. Like, I'm not a big. So here's the thing. I love when you're in love. It's sweet. It's amazing. But she has to ask herself, is she willing to let go? Like, okay, before we even get to that, like, does he irritate her?
He just doesn't excite her
at all. And she doesn't think there's a possibility that in the future She'll
like it ourselves. If he's not exciting her now, he's
It's
never.
very exciting. Because when she now sees his true nature, the anointings, he will leave shoe here, he will leave down. Is that the time she will not be excited about him?
Can never be excited about him again.
Am I the only one that's on the table of like, is it only when you're like, must you be like super attracted? Must you be attracted to somebody before you marry them?
I don't even think she talked about.
Yes.
Was it just what did she specify attraction, or she just said she's just not having excited? Might not be an attraction problem.
It might
It might be fine to her, but she's just not feeling him.
She's not fit.
What does she define by feeling?
That butterflies. Kume just said it's the best with butterflies.
Temi wants to take us scientific and academic. That's just still say what does she define? Temi, if you see a guy that tickles your fancy, you don't need any academic definition to know that. I like him.
Yeah.
There's something about him.
No, but is that like she never experienced that I like him?
Like now, she said she gave the most basic example. The phone will ring, she will miss his call. She doesn't even feel like calling back. Normally, if you miss his person, like, oh my god, why did I miss his call? You want to call the person back immediately.
She's not excited about.
She's not even excited about even basic call, not about seeing him.
Then there's no need to continue talking now. She should just
She should anticipate him, and like you said, he ticks all her boxes.
And it's not easy to come by quickly. And then age is a factor. Within her age range, she specified that it's not easy to come by such men within her age range. And now she has found this guy, but there's just no excitement.
I'm just worried that she might never be attracted to anybody. Because let me tell you the truth of matter. It's wait now.
Yeah.
Because we're only talking about physical. Like for me, the way she's talking, she sounds like she's mostly caring about the physical, like the outwardly attraction piece.
She didn't even talk about that.
No, but wait. Hold on. You know, we talked about some other things that can in previous episodes, we talked about some other things that can attract you to other people, or that can that you want in your partner, right? You know, I said something about smarts, right? Some people, they just a sucker for like people wants to speak smart.
Person's brain.
Honestly, like because maybe they just they make a lot of sense. They know how to, you know. I don't know. It's just it doesn't always have to be like physical.
Okay. So what you're saying is that the lack of excitement is due to a lack of attraction.
It might just be her problem. No, hold on. Because when you guys are when you're describing, okay, you see the guy and like, oh my god, like I can't do without him, blah, 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 blah. To me, that sounds very physical, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not everything has to be physical in that way. As long as the person doesn't irritate you. Like she has to ask herself, what makes guys attractive to her? Because I'm struggling with it ticks all my boxes. And you're not attracted to him.
He ticks all her boxes logically. So she see what she mentioned. She mentioned her boxes. He's a Christian man within her age range. He is financially responsible and they share similar values. Please,
Let's share similar values.
all of Navy should know that similar values might be maybe he's not a cheat, he doesn't lie, he's a very pure person, he's a disciplined person, he goes to church,
It's annoying my one wife, and even value that there is
Do you know that there are also people that don't care about the Christian or the spirituality part, and they'll be attracted to once they see that it doesn't matter, like whatever it is, like once you align the value, they're like, this guy's such a good guy. Like it's non-physical, they're just attracted to you, right? Because maybe you're, I don't know, you have money, like different things attract people to other people.
I think your definition of attraction and our definition of attraction is clashing.
No, because I'm struggling to understand it because
About chemistry. You are talking about something
so is that physical chemistry? Because they're different. I feel like there are different levels to it. Personally, if somebody ticks all my boxes, hear me out. If somebody ticks all my boxes, there's no way, except I say I'm not physically attracted.
But that's what she's saying.
So we're talking only about physical attraction.
She's saying he ticks all the important boxes
Except
that made
physical.
him a good partner, but there's no butterfly.
But what's making her not attracted to him?
Voila. Please, Femi, are you attracted to everybody that has similar values?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that what's making her so because I want to get to that. We're thinking about it in terms of her, right? So she's also questioning that could it be because she's not dated a very long time? Let me tell you, there are some girls. There's some girls. There's nothing you do. They're not just going to be attracted to boys.
So she's playing for the other team.
No. She's not.
Okay.
It's possible she's so engrossed. She's so used to what's the word? To her old to her usual way of life. Work 9 to 5. She's making money. She has a car. She has a house. She has everything. She's just not vulnerable.
But that shouldn't.
She's not going to
prevent you-
ever be.
No,
vulnerable
that can
to
prevent you
anybody.
from not wanting to be in a relationship, but it shouldn't prevent you from being attracted.
Oh, it's part of it. No, so some of the things she described to me based on that stuff is like, okay, it calls her, she doesn't want to pick up. There's maybe something else that's more important to her in that moment. Or maybe she's not allowed. There's some people that have not allowed themselves to be vulnerable to get to that point where they actually like somebody.
I think what you're talking about is if she had said, I'm not in love with him, different. She has not allowed herself to be vulnerable.
We can't even talk about love with her.
She's not even romantically excited by him. Look, I don't know.
Is that what
Okay,
she-
wait. I want
Is
to
that
check
what
something.
she's saying? Is
I
that
want
what
to be
she's
saying.
saying?
That was something. Let me. I want to know if you're from a different planet because the thing you're describing in my brain, same as from another planet.
I don't
the
think
rest
that,
of us.
I don't think she has described me. I feel like the way she has described it, it just seems like I don't think she's ready for that level of relationship.
Interesting. What can I do? Can I do this quiz?
Yes, yes.
See me. Are you saying that in all of your life, you've never seen somebody of the opposite gender, and you're just like,
That's I have.
not just that he's fine. It's not about fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just something about this guy, and your heart actually skips a bit.
I don't know about skipping the way I'm talking about skipping, but
You've never had butterflies just looking at God's creation like
just looking. No.
La, 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 la.
let me place up here.
Me, I've never had just look.
No, I've seen someone and I thought, oh, this person is fine. This person is yeah.
These are people that like you've never had butterflies with anybody.
Just looking at the person.
Butterflies by just meeting the person. No, maybe if we got to talk one or two, hung out to this. Yes.
Yes.
Point is, maybe the rest of us we are very worldly. We see other
Because me, I don't see, and then really just like have butterflies.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like just had butterflies. It's like it's not just had butterflies. It's like you see somebody and immediately there's a draw towards that person. Like I like him, but I don't like him the way I like my brother. That kind of like. I don't
Of course, if you see any other person that's not your brother and they are fine, you will not like him the way you like your brother now. But the butterfly part will probably come a little later. But it should be
I'm not
there.
gonna just
So
Yeah.
So you've not also been in a situation where your eyes connect and you're like
Indian
there's a
movie
feeling.
things.
no.
No, we have not. No, we have not. Come here, watching too much Indian movies.
Okay. Well, I think so. Here's the thing. I think people are different, right? Like that's why I was saying that what makes her attracted to people. There's some people that who know they're like that. They see somebody and they're just like, I can't like me and this person just lock eyes. It's love at first sight. That's basically that description of that. I've not had love at first sight where I'm like, there's nothing this person is gonna say to me that because my brain is not going to let me do that. My heart and my logic, they're always in tune. Do you understand? But there's some people they live life like that, which is not a bad thing. It's just what it is. I'm asking in terms of her, what attracts her to men?
Whatever it
Which
is.
will be important to know because we don't know if the problem could be that there's nobody else that she will date that she will get really excited for. If she's not getting, hear me out now. If she doesn't need anything else from boys other than, I don't even know, the
Companionship.
I don't know, other than companionship.
No, I really disagree with what you're saying. Like, unless she is pink.
She said she has not dated in a very
serious
long time.
unless she's pink. If she's not pink, then there is no reason why she cannot be attracted to somebody. The only problem is this particular guy.
I think it's this particular guy.
This
that's the
particular guy.
problem.
She's not attracted to him. And what you are describing,
Maybe she's going to only be attracted to the bad guys then.
That's also a
That's
possibility.
the problem. That's what I'm
Because this
asking.
guy is a good guy, church boy.
That's why I'm asking you guys. If the things that are important to her, it ticks. I'm not even talking about the way she's sounding. It sounds like everything is great about this guy. I need a
The
back.
attraction is just not there. I think we just summarized it. Everything is good, but the attraction is just not there. It's an attraction issue. And if that's it, she can always meet someone later that she's attracted. The only problem is the person might not be within her age range, like she said. It might be someone younger. Or that attraction could be there.
Christian.
Or the person might not even be a Christian or share the same values. So the problem now is this guy is a good guy. He ticks all boxes, but there is no attraction.
Let him
Yes. Yeah. Because it will just be a doll, married doll. And she probably end up cheating with someone that she's eventually attracted to.
Do you know that I actually had a situation like this in my life.
Yeah.
Right? It happened.
Yeah, it has happened
Meet
to
someone, you cannot even
Yeah.
like you cannot.
Just
Funny
not
enough,
attracted.
I remember one of my friends asking me, like in my own situation, I remember one of my friends asking me, like, what is it about this guy that you don't like? I'm like, nothing. He's actually very good looking. But I just couldn't. Yeah. So it might be that situation where
It could be anything. I feel like there's also the possibility that she's not being vulnerable with the guy.
Weak is not there, it's not there.
No. I don't believe in this.
if it's not, it's not.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. There are people I've met in my life that, so that's what I was asking. Like, some people, like, the way you describe, you see somebody and just like, okay, I like this person. I want the person to talk to me. But there's some people, they're very persistent and they will make you like them.
So those are the bad boys.
No.
Most times those are the bad boys that do that well.
No.
Where you're not even attracted, but they are so persistent and other things they
Or
make
if
you
they
get
really know
attracted.
what they want. Like, for example, if this good guy really wants her, right? He will, like, if she's open-minded, right? To even, I'm not saying she should marry the guy. I'm just giving an example of if there's a situation where if there's a possibility that if she just is a bit more vulnerable, she might be more open-minded to receiving love from him because he's obviously showing her love.
No, it's not that. If the attraction is not there.
Firewood that catches without space back.
If the attraction is not there, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. You know, there's the issue of okay, let me just manage and grow up in it. But that attraction will still not be there. Even if you're managing, you can grow to love him, but that attraction is on there. And when you meet someone you're actually attracted to, there is possibility of you cheating because you are never attracted to.
I want to ask a question. But okay, does it affect so she has those are her values, that it ticks all her boxes except that she's not physically attracted to him. But you know that there are lots of marriages that I'm not saying that. I mean, the new thing now in this our age is that you must be sexually or physically attracted to people. But lots of successful marriages, and I'm not even talking about marriages where they're, they're both benefiting from it. Everybody's fine. The kids come out of it. Everybody's great. And there were no issues, but they never were immediately attracted to each other.
Listen to you, not.
Yeah, I'm coming from a point of view of like sometimes there have been people that have they've married themselves successfully and had a good marriage off of like these are the values and these are the things that are most important to me. If attraction is not the most important to me and I'm a reasonable person and I'm a good person, she will never cheat on the guy. She will stay with the guy.
That's because she don't see another person that she was really attracted to.
No.
If she sees, she cheats. Because there was no attraction with the guy in the first place. There was no attraction. And that's why for me it was very important. I don't marry someone I'm not attracted to.
So I say, so that's why I'm asking, what is the most important to her? Because it's not
even say attraction is important. Even though this letter will not have come about.
When you cook soup, that soup might have chicken, big meat, everything. The soup is well made. If it does not have salt, is the soup delicious?
Where has bought another?
No, she is missing the salt of life.
Yeah.
There's no giving her. Wait. First of all, marriage is an eternal it's a forever commitment. Before you commit yourself, you should be able to be sexually attracted, physically excited by this person. Otherwise, there's no amount of value. Am I going to eat your Bible, sir?
No, I'm sorry. So here's the thing. Anyway, maybe it's my opinion about it is not popular for sure, and it's not on the same with you guys. But there's also like, for me, I come from like the biblical side of it too, right? There are people that like out of this person is great, this person is amazing. My call, well, it's not about calling. Is I know that I need to get married. God has told me that this is the person I'm
That
with.
will God give someone that you're not attracted to. God doesn't work like that.
God does not do that. God has told me past. Continue your story. God did not tell us that. God is not a wicked father. So we're not attracted to. If God wanted us to marry, He would have planted the seed of attraction in us. God will set you.
Oh yeah.
It's possible. No, that's why I'm asking. I'm saying this in terms of like sometimes you see when it comes to like attraction, the flesh, like all those things. Like I get it. I understand why it needs to be there. Personally, I would definitely want to be attracted to my partner. Like, and personally, I would, of course, I want to gel in that way. But it's not all the time that it happens right away. That's the way I see it. I'm sorry. That's the way I see it. Not everybody's going to think that way because everybody's expecting like an immediate, oh, I'm jealous,
I get what you mean.
Okay, love matures. Attraction is instant.
No. I get where she's coming from. Where maybe eventually you might start getting her. But the point is that has to happen before you say I do. Because if you are not,
of course, that's attracted. That's what I'm saying. It might not be her case. It might be that, of course, attraction is. It doesn't. For me, first of all, it doesn't tick all her boxes. She's not attracted to him. Zero. So she should not be married to him. She's not even talking about all the other boxes.
Yeah.
It's important to her, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? But if attraction is not on top, when I'm talking about attraction, I'm not talking about like I immediately see the person. I'm like, I want to tear off your skin. It doesn't have to be like that. There's some people they need to spend a lot of time with you. They need to be vulnerable with you. You need to have been there for them. There are different levels of being there for people that can make people attracted to you. It doesn't only have to be like a physical, like I see you, boom.
Can I interject?
That's where I'm coming from.
I see where you're coming from. But I think that you're using the same words to describe different things.
Okay, explain.
What we are talking about is the physical excitement. That physical excitement, I call it attraction. That combustible energy that if you catch each other somewhere, there is that energy. What you are describing that when you spend time, if you like, look at the sky. I see you looking up. Like, because I said combustible energy, you guys, because girl, the reality for a lot of people, now you hear me.
Yeah.
What you're describing, that they spend more time together, they become vulnerable, they start to get to know each other, that there's an attraction. That I feel like that is not attraction anymore. That is they are beginning to fall. That's not affection. They're now beginning to care about each other.
Exactly.
Now, this is my problem. If you have affection for the person, but you don't have that first one, that attraction, that energy, that fire and petrol. If you don't have that fire and petrol, and you have affection for the person, what is going to end up is if you marry that person, you people will care for each other. You might love each other, but the day you will meet somebody that has
you are
fire,
attracted to.
I don't subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to the fact that if you're not like if you marry somebody that you're not like combustible energy with, it will lead you to cheat.
No. We're not saying that you just
Like if you meet somebody, no, I'm saying that if you meet somebody that is now perfect, it will lead you to cheat. I'm sorry, no, I don't say
it does happen because that's why a lot of people.
I don't say it doesn't happen. I'm saying that there is a level of
discipline.
There's a level of responsibility that you have to have as a person accountable. There's so many things involved with that you have to ask yourself before, like she's asking herself now. Do I care enough about this attraction? I mean, I'm pretty sure like you can go through the comments afterwards and I'm actually curious about what people said in the chat because I want to know, like, for me, I'm like, not everybody who marries themselves have combustible energy or physical attraction.
I agree.
In fact, most people don't have fire and petrol.
Most.
They get that's the thing. So there's a lot of cheating that happens.
No, some people say have combustible and they can still treat it as a combustion energy.
But is it like a lot of people? Maybe now people are getting more sensitized about. Oh, you must have fire. We're using this fire and petrol and much. Where like both of you must not see each other like this. Something must happen. Not every.
No, it might not even be fire and petrol level, but there must be some level of attraction.
No, she say it must be compulsory.
No, she didn't say it must be fire and petrol.
You have to have.
But you cannot not have attraction.
If you don't have, my idea is like the day you will meet somebody, it might not be your colleague. It might be someone. The day you now meet someone that you have that thing with.
So a lot of
So fly out the
not
window.
everybody is physically triggered. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean by physical? Is it after marriage or before marriage? Or what do you mean by
No,
physical?
no. Both ways. Before marriage, after marriage. Not everybody.
It's true.
No, not everybody is physically triggered by like. It's not everybody that when they see something, they're like immediately. I want to.
No, you don't have to be immediate. It doesn't have to be immediate.
What I'm saying is you might now have a colleague that you have that attraction with. It might be someone that you now spend a lot of time with, maybe at work, that you have that attraction with. Because you're not spending time with the person, the person will not be more irresistible to you.
I get that part. No, I get that part. But here's here's one thing. As a person, as a girl, or as a guy, whatever it is, you need to know you need to really understand yourself and know what's the most important to you in the moment when you're making life decisions like marriage. Not everybody, and personally, to me, I know people that are like that. Not everybody is in like the idea of like physical, like I must. Of course, the person should not irritate me. Where it's like, like a person can't even come near me, person can't kiss me, person can't do it. But not everybody is into that level of I must be attracted in that physical way before they get married to people. Not everybody is like that.
There shall has to be, whether physical, whether mental, there shall has to be attraction.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking.
In her case, there is none. We just
about the
speculated like maybe it was a physical thing. She didn't actually mention that till the letter. We are just speculating.
Exactly.
Dina tells you that I am not excited about him. I don't care whether it is biological, physical, mental, scientific. She is not excited.
There's no
him.
spark.
I feel like no spark.
Now we did an episode on how to keep the spark alive. This one there was no even spark.
Nothing to
keep alive.
Yeah. So I'm exploring the possibility that I'm not saying that she should not have any kind of. I was big on the physical part because that's where I'm like it doesn't have to be a physical attraction. That's where I'm coming from the beginning. It doesn't have to be a thing of I see this person and I want to tear the person's clothes.
But there has to be something that draws you, that makes you happy, excited to talk to the person every day.
Makes
you look forward to seeing the person.
Because if somebody says this person ticks all my boxes, and I'm pretty sure when she's saying ticks all her boxes, I don't understand how people do boxes and what they put in their boxes. But what should be in your boxes should be things that also attracts you to the person. It shouldn't be vague. No, it's true. Like it shouldn't be vague. If money is what attracts you, well, you will find a way to be attracted to. If you're looking for somebody that is financially stable, if you're looking for somebody that is what's the word, that's not in cheat, like all those things.
So you know that a lot of the times, and I think even parents advise their daughters like look for this key important thing. These are the things that are important. These are her boxes.
These are boxes.
She said he's a good Christian man. Box one.
That's general.
He's prayerful.
Wait, do you know there are some people they can die for pastors and prayer warriors?
Yes.
That's why I'm trying to emphasize on the fact that what should be on her boxes in her list should be because you're going to continue this.
She wants a prayerful man because it's important.
That should be attractive to her. If it's not attractive to her, if it's not making her attracted to him, then it's not.
No, it might not be in her box because it's part of her attraction list. It might be there because she wants a guy that will lead her well, that will lead her children well, that will be a good head. It's not about being attractive. It's about I want a good marriage. Them not marry nonsense.
But that one, to add no. So
Needs to add spice.
she needs to add more things to her.
What you're saying is her list is not complete.
That's exactly where I'm coming from because there are literally people that I know they don't have to even be fine. They don't even have to
for them.
once you can scabash,
They're already attracted.
There are girls like that. It's simple.
Do you think they're following them because they are physically attracted? No. They're following them because that's what our mothers told us to look for. Good See how she started with good Christian man. That is the standard.
No. That's not true. I've seen girls, they have been out in the world before. They've seen things. They when they meet guys that are like spiritual, they fall in love. It's not even a matter of this thing. They fall in love. I think it's more so around the, what's the word for it? When a guy is like a motivational speaker, like there's a thing for them that keeps them excited at the fact that this person, there's nothing I need to pray about it. Something will come down. There are girls like that.
Okay.
I'm saying that there are lots of girls like, so I've seen girls like that. I like, it's almost like for them, logic goes out the window once somebody is a certain way. I'm not saying she shouldn't have prayerful man in her box and all that stuff. Me personally, I didn't have prayerful in my box. I wanted a good Christian. I wanted somebody who knows about God, who knows God, who actually follows God. But I also wanted somebody who had specific characteristics. Because sometimes there's some things you people already know what some of those things
Can
are.
I be nosy? On that list of characteristics,
Yeah.
did you write anything about physical attributes?
Yes.
Did you write anything about energy?
The person must be my friend. Like, I had specific, she needs to, so I'm not saying that she should marry this guy. I'm saying that she needs to review her boxes,
Okay.
which a lot of people need to do. Because you see this thing we call like our lists of boxes. Like, whatever is in your list should be what attracts you to this person.
So I think it's not like she doesn't know that this is part of her box. The reason she's writing to us is she knows it's part of her box, but she's questioning herself. I'm already 38. I might never find anyone
that way,
again.
yeah, she's
Is
asking
this one a real deal breaker? Should I settle?
No,
That's what she's basically asking.
obviously she shouldn't settle, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like at 38 you're old enough to know what you allow and what you don't, unless you have not gotten enough education around there. Like, you need to be very educated about 38. You shouldn't be asking.
So if this person was your friend, what would you advise her?
If I'll ask her, like, I don't think all these things that is on your list is that important to you. Rethink what is important, because you can't say somebody ticks all your boxes. In fact, that was the first thing that she put. You can't say somebody ticks all your boxes and you're not excited when the person talks to you. Does it mean that the Christian part of it is not exciting to you? Or wait, does it mean that the person's I don't know what it is about the person's prayerfulness? Like, I don't know. They just, me personally, I don't like guys that are like overtly spiritual. Actually, it does the opposite to me. It's like, why are you being so confused? I'm sorry. Sometimes, like, I'm serious. Like, and I'm a Christian. It's not that I don't know God. And I don't like people that are too overt about it, because me, sometimes I'm like, bro, there's sometimes it's borderline overconfidence. Sometimes, at least based on experience, anyways, right? So I think she should review her box.
But she also said that she can't pinpoint a clear reason why. So we are helping her speculate attraction, but even her, she has not realized that that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. She needs to review that list.
She don't listen to herself. She's not yourself. 38-year-old woman, and at this point in your life, you cannot tell that you are not excited, attracted to a man.
She doesn't know why. She doesn't know why.
What's no, she doesn't want.
She doesn't want to sound.
Don't want to sound bold.
But this is an anonymous.
Actually, because it's we are speculating attraction, but honestly, that's what she's saying without saying, because she said, I want to be drawn to them. That's attraction.
That's a
So she's not drawn to him. That's the
Say that if
problem.
somebody's dirty, you can't marry. Like, shit.
that one is no.
I need to. Okay, that one
is a box. So this is how I think about.
Oh, there is an attraction problem. See the last part. She said, "Oh, I forgot to add. I don't really like how he sounds. I don't want to sound shallow, but his voice isn't very appealing. Voice is part of attraction.
Voice is one.
It's part of attraction.
So yeah, to see her box. That's what I'm saying.
It's an attraction for your.
First of all, if a platform is anonymous, I think you shouldn't be afraid to say exactly what's on your list.
Yeah.
Unless
She is afraid because she's already saying I don't want to sound shallow, so she's afraid that people will judge her as being shallow.
The times, like what? Think of. I don't know if you guys got advice when you were looking to settle down, but most of it, how many of them did they say? Make sure you marry a man that tickles your juices.
no, nobody will tell you that. Nobody will ever tell you that. But
Oh my God.
but I bring these people up. My problem is, if at 38 you're not able to like properly list your like your wants. Okay, there's need. Christian is like,
This one is need though.
which one? Sorry, there's need. Actually, no, but actually, it's need. The kinds of things I had on my list, they sounded shallow to people, maybe to certain types of people, like maybe my mom's friends, or like, because obviously the way they think about marriage is very different, right?
Yes,
But for me personally, I was very, very in tune with that because I was very keen on not making a mistake. I'm marrying somebody that you are lock your life together. The person will be beating you, doing all kinds of things to you, and you'll not be able to recover from
Wait,
it.
can I ask? Did you have just one list?
Did I have just one? What do you mean?
Okay, the list kept changing over time. That's what
Yeah, like no. Did you have just one list?
I mean, I would say it was the same list.
No, not the same, but
But
you had
there's
one
some things
list,
that you
right?
can't remove. That there's some things that stayed on that list for a very long time, and I think it came from like experience and just like seeing around me and me picking and choosing. But there were things I added onto the list,
Okay.
right? See, this thing with these, like a lot of single kids, a lot of single girls they don't have to be kids, but a lot of single ladies say it ticks my boxes, but then you're not. I'm like, what should be in your, I'm very big on that thing. Like, what should be in your list?
In your list.
Should
I
be,
think that's another episode to be fair.
yeah, like should be what you will be, what will make you attracted to the person. Because if what's on your list is not making you attracted to this person, Biko, what are you still doing?
So that means you have one list.
Yes.
Only one list.
Why have plenty lists? I don't understand.
People have I'll have list A and list B.
I think I've mentioned this thing before.
Now, list A is totally, in fact,
Oh no! That was all in our one list. Our one list, the one list. Yes, we know the I was trying to separate the new first.
Yes.
We have that in our one list.
Oh, yeah, everything
Okay,
is
one list.
Yeah.
Everything is one list.
Yeah.
We're all trying to tick all the boxes.
Yeah.
B is the
count.
sometimes
Negotiate.
Interestingly, on my part A was attraction.
No, it was on my part A too. My top 5.
So you have to define what that attraction is, right? Is it physical for you? It was physical, right?
Which other type of attraction? Is it mental? Okay, you like mental.
That's what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to. So I don't know how to explain it. Like somebody that I see that I'm physically drawn to doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to marry. Like I'm good.
We know that.
Marry.
Okay.
That if the person asks me and I'm going to date the person,
If the person turns out to be something
they come and
else,
talk
yeah.
to me. So I prioritized certain things on my list. Right? So I might have a guy that I'm super physically attracted to. The other guy I'm like medium or somewhat, or maybe not even crazy physically attracted to. But this person talks and something winds in my
And we know that.
But that's what I'm saying.
But what I say, you should that attraction, shall whether medium bill, it must be there. This one has 0
visits, right?
Okay, so yours is not physical, yours is mental or what?
You have to
No, what is your own?
Oh, mine is mental.
No physical.
No physical in your physical. I'm not crazy about physical.
Wow.
I'm not a person. I'm not like, like I see this person and I just want it. I'm not.
No, physical doesn't mean you want to tear their clothes, but you're just attracted to the person.
I'm not understanding this whole like you're attracted to this person. If it's not that you want to tear the person,
Why? You want to tear the person's clothes? Nah. Okay, butterflies. Just physical butterflies.
But it doesn't happen right
So your butterflies doesn't come from physical, it comes from because
She has told us before. It comes from the fact that he plays a musical instrument and he has a nice voice.
it's a combination.
and he uses his hands.
And yeah.
So I think we're not to do like that.
We have a butterfly cover. The rest of us. Okay.
I mean, so yeah, I don't know. I'm talking from a point of view of like not everything has to be that okay. I see this person and I'm like just all of a sudden like I'm attracted to this person and I can't let that many like some for me it's a couple of things. It's not just one thing, right?
So our unanimous advice to this babe is marry or not marry.
Don't marry.
Don't marry.
If you're not attracted. Don't
She needs to
feel like she's settling.
Review that list. Make sure that the important things that will make her attracted to this guy or not to a guy, to the person she eventually marries stay. Because that's her settling basically. She says, well, I'm just gonna go for it. Like I don't believe in that. That's settling.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take some cookie jar questions.
Yes, please. All right. Oof. Why are you making me go first now? Because I feel like I'm the only one that is here that is not physically. Oh, this one. The place is supposed the person's clothes.
That's not disgressive.
Would you rather marry for stability or passion? See, that's why I'm asking this question.
Stability or passion?
Do you see this one?
Thank you. You picked it. Please answer.
Stability.
Really?
So that is the problem with this girl. You see all the boxes he ticks is stability, but there's no passion, and that's what she's worried about. That's the baby.
You rather marry?
If I have to choose, it's good to have both.
Well, if you must choose one,
I won't choose passion over.
yeah, passion doesn't pay the bills, no.
Like for me, it's like for her. There's so many things after us. I mean, what makes you attracted to somebody?
If she wasn't 38, let's say she was 25,
Mm.
would you still?
It's still this. Well, for me, like again, people review their lists, right? Not every case stays on the list over and over and over. Like so as you get older, I guess reviews. When you're younger, you're able to, I don't know, you're able to pick more. You have more options, right? When you're older, you have to ask yourself, do you really want to get married? Or is this society's expectation of me getting married? Do I really want to have a kid? Like, what am I looking for? You have to ask yourself that question. Because if you're young and you have passion and person is not stable, there's room for stability to come in. If you're older and the person does not have passion, this her own is extreme because she says she doesn't even want to even pick a score, which is extreme. I feel like a lot of people have that level of extreme. I don't know. If you find a good guy and he has ticks all the boxes, I don't know why you're not in any way wanting to pick a score. I don't understand it, but that's a different matter. But if I had to choose between stability and passion, I'll choose stability over passion.
I mean, would you choose stability to?
No, if I had to pick only one, no, is stability.
It'd be good to have both.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the best choices to have. But I say, it's either you have passion or you have stability. I have to go for stability.
Then that's her problem. She's not sure.
Interesting.
You can say your
So this is the passion. This passion, man.
So I'd rather choose passion. Because okay, let me explain why I would rather pick passion. Because stability can disappear like that.
No. Stability is not just financial.
Okay.
The other things, but system, prayerful, all these things.
Things about me. When you guys say stability, it's money.
No, money is part of it.
No, so let's isolate because the other things, the godly parts, is we can be passionate and be working on Jesus. But for me, the money part, there's so many people that lose their jobs, lose their money,
I mean, I get that.
and you will now be in the situation.
So they also talked about values. Values is part of stability. You share the same values.
Goes up, please. Let's make it simple. Would you rather marry somebody that you financially?
No. Financial stability is part
Babe,
of
that's not just money to release.
Like,
It's what imagine the money is now not there.
like figures.
No way, dollar signs are in my head. You people. All I heard is you will now be helping the person figure out life because you guys will now be figuring finances out and you're not even having great sex.
oh, you never want to worry about so with stability in this general. It's like you don't want to be with somebody that you're having a dick over. They step out for yeah, of course, right? Like he has right values. You guys are really choosing. If there's a guy,
Then I need to choose between stability in this context
yeah.
and passion. And there's no passion. But it's a dull relationship. It's not better to
So
be
the point is, if you're choosing between passion and stability, it means that the passion you choose does not have stability, which means you guys, your values don't align. The guy can date, cheat, can you move forward. No, you must choose. No, they say all of us must choose. You move forward without it.
you know what? Singleness is a choice.
No, it's not a choice in this question. Yes. If not what to do, we could have chosen to be single.
This is a very important area, especially for this generation. Like, are you ready to be single for life? Simple.
It doesn't even need to be life. Like I've seen people that get married in their 50s.
No, but-
like that's not our hope.
But
for anyone.
we're talking
Okay, see, Angel has come. This is your last chance to get married. You have two men. One has passion, one has stability. You cannot have the two. Which one are you choosing? She loves. I know it's passionate. That so she's trying to find a middle ground. It's not middle
You
ground.
guys are talking about money.
No, it's not only money.
I was very, I think maybe I didn't describe it well. I think part of the problems is like a lot of people's reality is not that it's not that they can't, like if they work the ends of the earth, they will find somebody. Mujum. It's true. If they work from here to somebody who must love them with passion, with stability, everything, but they're willing to wait till that thing happens. So she has to ask herself, are you willing to be single for life? And that's where we are going. That's where we are going. That's where we want to get to with our girls, where it's like, I don't want you to settle just because we want you to settle
To
down.
settle, yeah.
You have to ask yourself, is this something you want? I obviously would love my kids to get married. Like, I'm sure that's our parents. It's just the way they put it across to us. It was almost like we didn't have a choice.
It was a target.
Yeah, it was like
The target, like if you've not hit it at a certain time, you are failing.
you are failing. And that's the part that we're trying to reverse, where it's like, you're not failing if you're single. Rather be single and happy than be married and dejected and be sad. That's the simple truth. But you have to ask yourself, because there's some girls, they really want to get married. They want to get married, they want to have a family, they want to have kids. So they have to ask themselves, do I go for the passion? I've met somebody that said, I just want him to give me my 4 kids and whatever he wants to do, bye. She just wanted 4 children.
But that's dysfunction.
Yes.
But that's what she wants.
No, she thinks that's what she wants.
I mean, there might be trauma attached to it and all that stuff, but it's what she wants.
She thinks that's what she wants. Okay, question. Is it true that feelings are fickle, or is that just an excuse to ignore red flags?
No,
I don't think feelings are fickle if they are genuine feelings. I mean, there's some people, like we talked about, infatuation. You know, that's what the source, that's what's driving them. But if you're truly in love with the person, it's not fickle. It doesn't mean that love doesn't die, but I think it takes a lot for love to just one day will just disappear. It's not fickle. And I think this is another propaganda that a lot of older people used to spread. Like, just pick one. Forget about this love. It's only in movies you see that. I think that is very bad advice. That's why a lot of people ended up in marriages that they don't love their partners. They are always looking outside.
Yeah.
Why is telling me this?
I need to derive satisfaction from like showing that thing. Okay, what is going on? And the thing doesn't move. That's why it's like paper.
Yeah. This one is for Temi.
Why is it for me? Okay, go.
Is lack of attraction a deal breaker or something marriage counseling can fix?
So marriage counseling cannot fix it.
So is it a deal
Now,
breaker?
it being a deal breaker is a discussion up for like individuals.
Is it a deal breaker for you?
For me, if it's physical attraction, no.
Rebus. Wait. It is not a deal breaker for you. Wow.
It wasn't, is what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why, and I won't lie to you, that's why I dated some people that I honestly wasn't physically attracted to.
You dated?
Yeah.
You can date someone you're not physically attracted to?
Like, why?
That's just sad.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Sure, it's just
I don't.
Yes, I'm a different breed.
could it be the deeper life? Maybe you saw people get married, but
I think it's a lot of it is upbringing. I think a good part of it could be like just most people that I didn't see it as like the most important. The things I found, the things I wanted, or the things I put as most important is things around like friendship. Does the person hear my voice? Listen to him. Does the person listen to me? Do I matter to this person? Do you understand? The way the person regards me was the most important thing to me, because those were the things that I was like, okay, can I have a friendship with this person? Those were the things that were more important to me.
Interesting.
Like I wasn't, but obviously, like if the guy must not be bad looking, right? But that doesn't mean that there was a physical attraction.
That's deep.
I've literally struggled with one person that I was like, I don't know if I can let this person kiss me.
But you are dating the person.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. It's what it is.
This is weird officially.
Let's ask maybe some of I don't know. I don't want to be the only one in this boat though, because I feel like I'm the only one
You are the only one in this boat.
out of
Maybe she might find our fellow people in the audience. Maybe you guys, I don't know.
yeah.
As I'm trying to wrap my head around it, like you all were not attracted to this person. Basically, the person was hewing you out if you were
Not hearing me. No, that's why the person was not irritated.
said you were worried about him kissing you.
It was just like one of those things that I was just like, but I think it could have just been a general like kissing thing. But
Okay, you don't like kissing.
I don't know, just I'm not discussing that on this song. It's just one of those things
On national, on international,
international television. No, but I was not much of a physical person. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So I'm not big.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Remember that we talked about love languages.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering maybe part of the reasons why physical for me is big is because my love language is affection.
Could be.
So I am very much a touchy-feely person. I can then now be with somebody that does not touchy-feely me. Like a kind of
Oh, the person. I don't know. Like, yeah, no, it's true. That's true. Because
That's his mind. I call it words of affirmation. That's why she leads someone that is mental. So now we're saying nonsense to her.
I just made that connection now that maybe that's why for me it's a big deal. If for her it's not. She's instead looking for a mental connection. And that's why voice was important to her. Voice did not make it to my list. I don't care what you sound like.
there's some. Do you know I've actually I've done Glow. Was it no not Glow? What was I using then? I was using Airtel. I've talked to I've not had a relationship, but I've gisted with an Airtel
Customer service.
Because of his voice. Wow. Wow. You guys cannot. Okay. This question is for the audience. Because if we keep going,
Well, not finished, so please. And I also want to know if there's anybody else that's like
That is weird, like Timmy.
I'm wonderful.
Definitely a wonderful shade.
Yes, carefully and wonderfully made. Yes,
like Jenny is in love with she falls in love with the brain.
I do.
All right. Guys, this question is for you. Have you ever chosen logic over love and did it work out for you? We want to know what you think in the comments. If you've watched this episode and you enjoyed it, we want to know so that it tells us what kind of episodes to bring out next. But otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.